A blue light filter and privacy shield for your MacBook? Let's check this out. Dave Taylor here, and I want to talk about blue light for a second. So blue light is a frequency of light that comes out of screens on your computer, your phone, your tablet, your TV, really everywhere. In fact, it is actually just part of the natural spectrum. And the way it works is it's supposed to help cue your body as to when you should sleep and when you should be awake. So if you go to sleep at sunset and you wake up at sunrise, then that's all working right. But we don't really do that anymore, do we, right? We look at screens. And so those screens are still giving us that blue frequency, which gives you eye strain and headaches. But more importantly, it messes up your production of melatonin, which means that you have a harder time falling asleep. So it's kind of a real mixed bag having a chance to work on your computer or play a game on your phone or Switch or TV or whatever when you're trying to also get a decent night's sleep. Enter Ocushield. So Ocushield sent me a couple things, but they make blue light filter screens for various devices. They even have blue light glasses. Not the most stylish in the world, but if you're looking for something that'll help, that could be another avenue to explore. But we're going to look at these. Specifically, this is a smartphone shield. We're not going to look at that. We're going to look at this instead. This is an anti-glare, anti-blue light, and privacy shield for a MacBook Pro. Perfect, right? So what this does is it actually helps you beat eye strain, and it doesn't do, the Mac, PCs, phones, Android, they all have these blue light filter software now that can trigger and turn on at sunset and turn off at sunrise and everything. But if you've used them, everything turns orange. So it literally pulls the blue out of the color mix, which isn't really what you want. You want to get rid of those frequencies that are messing with your sleep cycles, but it doesn't mean you never want to see the color blue again. So that's where these are really great, because these do much less color shift. They're really barely noticeable that you have it on at all. So even at night, you're still getting a white, and you're still getting, like 99% accurate colors, as opposed to if I use the night shift or something on my Mac, then everything goes orange and red. Now, I'm kind of used to it, but it's still not an optimal experience. And if I'm editing video or working on photos or something, I have to turn it off so that I see true colors. Enter these devices. So we're going to go ahead and put this one on. So it's a little tricky. It's a little trickier than other ones that I've seen. So let's get stuff out of the way. We'll open this up. And the reason it's tricky is because the company, and this is a company founded by Dhruvan Patel in England. He's an ophthalmologist, and he actually worked at this from the medical perspective because he knows that, all that blue light is really messing up our eyesight. It really is not good, especially if you have kids. Man, you've got to put something like this on. So this is a tempered glass solution, and let's see, anything else in here? Nope, we got that. And it's a little tricky on the install because they actually give you the option of having it be easily removable. Literally, you could just pull it up and put it in, back in its plastic or something, or you can have it be on semi-permanently. It is an adhesive screen, but you don't want it to adhere on the entire screen of your computer, so it comes with little tabs. It's a little tricky. It's a little tricky in install. So let's see. First off, we have the privacy filter itself, and you can see as I turn it, it becomes more opaque. And just as a reference point, let me show you that on my Mac, before we install this, even just the slightest angle, you can see everything that's on my screen. So after we've installed this, we'll compare. So let's see, we have the screen, we're gonna put that here, and then it comes with all sorts of other stuff. Let's see what else is in here. Now, the instructions are actually on the packaging, which is kind of interesting. So let's get things organized so we're ready to do the install. So it comes with these, which I think these are for if you want to take it off. These are what they call their holder stickers. So part of it is sticky and part of it isn't. That's going to be a little tricky to get that to line up perfectly. And then they have these little guys, and I'm not sure what those are. Those might also be holder stickers of a different size. We have dust removal stickers, and I just want to say, look how little this is versus how big that screen is. Maybe bigger dust removal stickers would be more logical. And then it has 2 sets of these, and these are the, let's see, double-sided tape. So the idea of this is that I'm going to put these around the edges of the screen, and it has front side and back side. So let's see, there's no cutout, there's no anything for having my screen. In fact, they sent me the wrong size. This is a little awkward. So I guess what I'll do is I'll install it anyway, knowing it's the wrong size, because then you can at least see how it works. And then I will reach out to the company, we'll get the right size, and I will at least have my computer have the right screen size on it. But I want to show you how this all works. So apparently they sent me, let's see what this is. This is the 15.6-inch wide screen, but it's not tall enough. That's the problem with all of these screen protectors, is there's so many different sizes and so many different dimensions. But let's get into it. 2 different attachment options. So we pick up the clear sticker on the yellow backing paper. Apply, let's see, I think if this is the front side and this is the back side, then I think we need to install it on the back side. So we're going to peel this off. And now I'm going to take these stickers. They're not really stickers, they're really 2-sided tape. And I'm just going to put them on the edges. And I'm assuming that once I put it on, yep, then the other piece comes off. So now you can probably not see, but if you could see, right here, right by my finger, is a piece of 2-sided tape. So that's ready to go. So I'm going to just duplicate that. And we'll just do it on the 4 sides, because obviously since this is the wrong size, it will give us a great demo of what it looks like with and without this, but it's not really optimal for long-term use. So, so it goes. Obviously, if you experience this, whoops, that one didn't get that sticky. If you experience this with this product, then they would promptly replace it with the correct size. I'm just rolling forward because it's kind of interesting, right? So, when life gives you lemons, then don't complain, just make lemonade. That's what we're doing right here. So I have all 4 on. I will peel off the backings so that we have the sticky. And then obviously I am actually skipping 2 steps that are really important. Number 1, and no company ever tells you this, I don't know why. Wash your hands thoroughly before you start. Get those oils off your fingers. I did that off camera. You don't want to watch me wash my hands, right? Also good to prevent virus infection. So there's that. And number 2, clean your screen really well. This is not quite as bad as a lot of screen protectors, because by using the double-sided tape, it's not quite so, stuck on there forever. But you still want to clean it really well, and that's why they include the dust remover, and that's why they have the lint-free cloth and everything, right? So now, let me maybe turn this around a little bit so you can see a little bit of what I'm doing. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to go and put this on, and I guess I'll just center the whole thing, because it is, as I said, not quite the right size, unfortunately. But I'm going to center it, and then just give a gentle little push to the 4 sides, the spots where I had the tape. So now, when I have it straight on, you can see that the privacy feature is fantastic. Look at that, even at that angle, it's gone. You can only see the part that isn't covered by the screen protector. But I'm not done, because I get to take another piece off, I think. Let's see, yep. So now, with that installed, there's another layer of protection or protective film that I can take off, and it's pretty strong. So I'm going to have to, again, re-adhere these corners of the 2-sided tape and make sure we got it all going. And so that's it. It is installed. So you can see the privacy filter is fantastic. It's really nice. I really like that. You know, the fact that it's not quite the right size and I got a little bit on the top and a little bit on the bottom, that's just the wrong product. That's an easily solved problem. This is just a communication issue between me and the company. So not a big deal at all. I don't take any points off for that because I know they have the right size for this computer. Just didn't get it. So I guess I could pop open my phone and we can put this one on, but this one I know is the right size because it says so. But I want to come back to this because there's two things that it's doing, right? So it's giving me that privacy and that's working fantastic. But then you get to the question of, well, what's it doing with blue? So I'm going to try to get this straight on and you can see, hopefully this is the BBC homepage. There's nothing weird about the colors, right? But now let me turn on night shift, which is, you know, the Apple Mac product that gives you the, let's see, it gives you that blue light protection. And now hopefully you can see everything's gone a little orange, right? So it's really awkward to work with a privacy shield from upside down. So let me get the mouse in just the right place. Okay, so I should be able to show you. So this is with night shift on, and that's with it off. So hopefully you can see everything becomes whiter. But even in this mode, I'm still not getting as much blue light because of the blue light filter. So super cool, really like it. So that's what I got. It's installed. Look at that privacy shield rocking there, right? As you'd swear that my screen was just off, right? This is nice because I don't really want everyone on the airplane, on the train, in the cafe, even at work. I don't want everyone staring at my screen all the time. So I really, really need to get the right size one. But this turned out to be a great demo because again, you can really see the difference of where it isn't and where it is, right? So really great solution here. And let me tell you just a tiny bit more about it is that it's tempered glass, it's anti-glare, and it's antibacterial. I've never seen a screen protector that's antibacterial. Pretty interesting idea, but I guess it's logical, right? And it's medically rated. So there's something called the Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency in the UK. Remember, Dhruvan Patel, who actually created this Ocushield product, is from the UK. So this is a medically rated, MHRA accredited medical product that'll help you with your eyesight and that blue light and everything. So pretty sweet, pretty cool. Now, price, the only thing left to talk about. And before we get there, I want to ask if you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Very good. Now, this MacBook size, or I should say the correct one that is correct size, this is probably the same price, though this is $54.99 for the MacBook, and the little guy for your phone, which might even be more important because it might be more important to get this to not have blue light because you're probably looking at your phone pretty late into the night, right? This is $34.99 and it is the same sort of thing of a blue anti-blue light screen protector, and this one says right on top for the iPhone 11 Pro, 10s, and 10. So this one I have a very high degree of confidence it'll be exactly the right size. But this one proves to be a great demo. And with that, that's all I got. You can check them all out. It comes for the iPhone or the Samsung, and all of these products you can learn more about at occushield.com. Definitely worth checking out. A little embarrassing that it's the wrong size, but we made lemonade out of that lemon and it came to be a great demo, and you can see just how well it works as a privacy shield too. So with that, I'm gonna go fix things up, which means I'll catch you in my next video.